What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, y'all? So we are back again for a whole new episode review of Greenleaf. Thank you to everybody who tuned in to the first episode of this season review. Okay, we was lit on there. You know what I'm saying? And let me just get into this. Okay. I'm only doing this because sometimes on social media they don't really hit, but the character, the actress that plays Sophia, Desiree Ross. Okay, I know names now. Um, I don't want to respond to this question. Wait a minute, because somebody hit me up claiming to be your mother, and I don't want to just go ahead and get my information out or whatever. But they said that you wanted to do like something, little chat or whatever. If that's the truth and that's cool or whatever, they hit me in my Facebook Messenger, and mind you, had I not looked in my it went to my spam folder. Okay, so that's why I'm a little concerned, trying to make sure this is real or whatever. If you're watching and if that is true, hit me up on my Facebook. Well, don't do Facebook. Hit me up on my Twitter, okay? And if you need to, hit me up on here or whatever. Hit me up on my Twitter, send me a DM or whatever, Ashley Shy Miller, all my information is in the box if you want to do that. So, girl, we got to connect if that's the case. If that's the case, okay? Um, you know, so that we got that out the way. Listen, let's just get up into this episode because, baby, some mess happened in this episode, okay? Listen, so this is Greenleaf, Season 5, Episode 2, the second day. Literally, the second day of the episode, okay? Because this is literally what happened after last week. The first day was last week. This is the second day. We're just going to get into it, okay? We're just going to go character by character at this point because it's a little bit easier to flow that way. Listen, Grace and her situation with AJ. So the episodes pick up where I left off last week with, last week AJ tried to commit suicide, okay? Trigger warning to everybody. I'm sorry. This is dealing with some suicidal tendencies and stuff like that. Excuse me. So he tried to commit suicide. Grace found him in the bathroom bleeding out or whatever. So when the episode picks up, it picks up with Grace and Sofia still at the hospital, and everybody else has gone home, and it's just Grace and Sofia left. Grace does not want to leave her baby in the hospital. Her baby. Okay, listen, because we don't know who that was. Truth be told, I think we all on the same page when we felt like, real AJ is the one that's dead now. You know what I'm saying? The one that came to him and that came to the great faith. Great. That's who we think it is, okay? The cowboy robbery of the drugstore. Yeah. Somebody that said they was in the writer's room. Let me tell you something, girlfriend. Don't spill no tea to me like that. I know you really want to try and spill it or whatever. You gave me a little something. I seen somebody tweet something or whatever, tweet me, or it was in the comment on my face on thing. Don't be spilling shit. But anyway, listen. We don't think that's I truly don't believe that that's the real AJ. The real AJ that's up in that hospital, we ain't feeling it. We ain't feeling it. That's why he feeling so much guilt. Somebody was like, they can't stand him because he just so mean, and he's so, just honoring and all that stuff. And I'm like, to be quite honest, to be fair, it's understandable that AJ acts the way that he acts because he's holding on to a secret, for one. For two, if he is the real AJ, he's been bounced around from foster system to foster care family. He's been to jail. He's never had that much of stability or whatever. Finding out that he was adopted, that's if he is the real AJ. So it's understandable for him to have all these feelings of hurt and pain. And we don't know what all the stuff that he probably went through, being homeless or whatever, So, of course, he's going to have all those feelings. And plus, if this is not the real AJ, you also got to realize that he is holding on to a big ass secret that is eating him alive. Bitch, what if we come back and we find out that the secret ain't the fact that he's not the real AJ, but some other stuff that we didn't even think of? If it comes out that that is the real AJ, I'm going to be like, bitch, then who was the nigga that got killed? Why y'all throw that up in there? Y'all threw that monkey wrench like this. so that we can be sitting here like, girl, the writers room said, let's throw them for a loop, bitch. And y'all throwing us for a loop, okay? You're throwing us, bitch. You're throwing us, and I'm liking it, all right? But, the nurse come out there, doctor come out there telling them, AJ is okay. He's stable. He lost a lot of blood. They gave him a blood transfusion. Once he wakes up, they got him sedated. Once he wakes up, he's going to have to go, on a psychiatric evaluation. And of course, they got to put him, because they put him on suicide watch and watch him again for 72 hours or whatever. Grace wanted to stay. And the doctor was trying to tell her, listen, even when he wakes up, which he's not about to wake up right away, even when he wakes up, he still got to go through his first evaluation. He still got to go through this. He still got to go through that. And it's up to him if he wants to see you. You know what I'm saying? Asking with Sofia, his girlfriend. She was like, no, that's his sister. They're really close. It was like, what about his father? Oh, he's coming in. I said, oh, so Noah coming in. Okay, cool. So at this point, Grayston left. She gets a phone call from Darius. She gets to the house. Before she gets the phone call from Darius, she gets to the house. Lady Mae is still not eating. Girl, when I seen her sit there at that table and squeeze that lemon up into that cup of water, I said, Mama, you could have put some sugar up in there. Throw some. At this point, I don't even advocate for this stuff no more because I don't drink it no more. I haven't had Kool-Aid in a long time. Girl, get you some Kool-Aid. Something that got a little substance to it or whatever. Put a little sugar in it. That's a little fattening. You know what I'm saying? Give you the, the illusion that you eating something good or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Take you back to your childhood and all that stuff. Girl, get you a piece of bread. Douse it. Adrienne Ballon that shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all remember what Adrienne Ballon said she made tuna sandwiches and dipped them things up in goddamn Kool-Aid? That bitch is weird. I'm sorry. She is weird. She has said some weird stuff on that show. But we not on that. I said, Lady Mae, listen, we want you here for a few more years. Now I want you to go eat something. Okay? Because you looking a little unstable. You looking a little Wendy Williams up in here. No, I shouldn't have said that. That's rude. That's not nice. That is not nice. But y'all know what I'm talking about. Anyway, don't do it, y'all. Don't do it. Anyway, I'm sorry. I apologize, okay? Because somebody gonna take offense. But anyway, Bishop come over there trying to talk to her. Seeing what was going on, trying to figure out, because then Grace coming in trying to figure out what's going on with the whole situation with, Bishop want to get married. Bishop want to hurry up and go on to see this club. I said, what club, girl? Mavis left the club. Well, Mavis left her club, remember, that she had out there in Tennessee. Left her club to, Grace. Grace came through and was like, look, y'all can have this club. Y'all can do whatever it is that y'all want to do with it. At this point, I really don't care. I said, since we mentioning Mavis, are we gonna see Mavis? Okay, Mavis really needs to come. If y'all really need this season to pop, we really need Mavis to bring her drunk ass on here. Make it so that she sobered up a little bit, but then came back, and then she just gonna fall back in her ways and just gonna reveal some more secrets, okay? Especially when it comes to Matt, because I feel like Mavis knows some shit, okay? But anyway, and that's why they had to get Mavis out the paint, because Mavis was about to wreak havoc everywhere. I mean, she already sleeping with her sister man and everything, she did that, you know what I'm saying? So, she probably did some more stuff, especially when she was drunk. But at this point, Charity come down, Bishop, still on this kick of trying to get married and everything. And at this point, Lady Mae was like, listen, if God tell me, give me the sign, tell me to eat and what to do, we'll do that. But you want to set a date or whatever, we'll do it on Flag Day. Okay? I guess it's July 14th or June 14th, whatever. July, June 14th. One of those days. Okay? And so Bishop was cool with that. Charity comes down. And as soon as Charity comes down, she trying to say hello to everybody. Bitch, at this point, she trying to figure out what's going on with AJ. And, she asked Grace how AJ is. Grace was like, he's fine. She was like, he's fine. That's all you got to give me? Charity, girl, what else do you want at this point? Bitch, Lady Mae had to tell her about herself. Listen, bitch, you done almost got her son fucking arrested. And I said, you sure did, you. dirty bitch. And you want her to have sympathy for you. You done got our church taken away from us and everything. You doing all this shit, bitch. You being like one of your favorite people up in the Bible, okay? If it wasn't for us, she was like, you invited me to your wedding because your daddy made me. That's why. If it was up to me, you would be sitting underneath the goddamn potter's tree in the potter's field, underneath the goddamn tree with a dunce hat on. I said, oh shit, not a dunce hat. And she was like, up there reading your favorite character in the Bible. Who you talking about? I forget what Charity said, but May said, Judas, you dumb bitch. Quit being stupid. That shit made me laugh. I said, give it to her, May. She deserves it, girl. She deserves it. Okay. But, you know, she leaves out. She was like, I'm finna go to the church where I'm needed and all this stuff. You know, while she over at the church, Phil telling her about stuff that's happening. You know, no, she go to the church or wherever, she go to her office and they up in there reconstructing stuff and painting and paint. And then one of the assistants comes. She was like, what the heck is this? And it was like, girl, they painting the Judy, okay, with 2 E's. You know, she coming in, she wanted it to be painted or whatever, plantation pink and Confederate blue or some shit like that. I said, wait a minute. Confederate gray. I said plantation pink and Confederate gray. You know what that reminded me of? One of my favorite movies is still Magnolias, okay? And it was on yesterday, too. You know, I watch it every time it comes on, okay? And when they asked Shelby, what are your colors? She said, blush and bashful. And now her mom was like, her colors are pink and pink, okay? That's what it is. That's what that scene reminded me of for some reason, okay? But, you know, she had to go over there talking to Phil. Phil basically was like, you know, that ain't your office no more. That's technically the first lady's office in the first place. So that's not going to be your office or whatever. So, you know, this is what's going to happen. Of course, Charity gets all up in her feelings, knocking stuff over and all this shit. I said, girl, what you thought this was going to do? As soon as that man gave you back there, you tried to give him back the ring, talking about some, the ring don't mean a thing. Girl, you tried to do that shit to him and he didn't stutter. Okay, he chose his job over you. You should have known, bitch. Okay, get about your feelings. At this point, it's all business. Okay, you need to learn to shut them feelings off, bitch. Okay, and what you should be doing is calculating in your brain how to get back at his ass, but not let him in on it. Okay, that's what a smart bitch would be doing. Girl, I would have had like 15,000 goddamn plans to get this bitch back. Okay. And so I can be laughing at him at the end like, oh, you thought you got me? You thought you was playing me? No, bitch, I played you. But you know, Charity don't think that way. At least she ain't thinking that way right now. Girl, there was one scene where Judy came in. She was up in there talking to Phil. Charity sitting up in there talking to Phil, okay, about the ramps and stuff that's going to be going up or whatever. Judy with 2 E's brought her frail ass up in there, okay? I don't want to talk about her like that. Brought her ass up in there with that big hair. I said, tone it down a little bit. Take a little off the top, baby. Okay, I just want her to brush it out a little bit. She got that 1980s teased out hair, that blowout. Okay, listen. Judy with 2 E's came up in there and she was getting under Charity's goddamn skin, girl. I was here for it. I don't like that bitch. I don't like neither one of them at this point. But the fact that Judy was getting under Charity's skin, it just did something to me. I was like, Judy, give her some more because I want Charity to give you some more too. Because Charity stood up for herself too. I was like, all right, 2 people that I don't like, but y'all going back and forth. I'm liking this scene though. Okay, because Judy, you was doing the most. Judy with 2 E's, let me tell you something. You should feel pathetic as hell. You should feel low as hell. We already know that your self-esteem is low. Okay, you should feel the desperation, and you shouldn't want to feel that way. Okay, you are showing us what you think of yourself and how less you think of yourself, to the point that you are coming in here kissing on this man, trying to make this woman that you know he's in love with jealous. Okay. And you trying to make her feel some type of way. But at the end of the day, did you see when Charity said, listen, you should I don't even give a care what's going on, okay? Because that's your man. And at the end of the day, your husband, he only going to be your man is because your daddy is forcing him to. That's it. That's it. Okay? Because he's still up in love with me. You know, she talking about some, what was it? Psalms 12:15 or whatever, some shit. Girl, don't nobody care out there right now. Because at the end of the day, you can throw a scripture at her. And I'm pretty sure Charity, if she wanted to, she could have thrown a scripture back at you about how being desperate over a man, make you look like a dumb bitch, okay? Because out of the two, I think Judy is a little bit worse, okay? Charity fucked up the people plan, okay? She fucked the family up. We get that. But Judy is really about to marry. She's just in an arranged marriage. That man don't love you. I cannot be in a relationship with somebody that don't love me, bitch. Okay? Because if you don't love me, bitch, and we in arranged shit, you know damn well I'm going to be doing my shit on the side. You do you, and I'm going to do me, bitch. Okay? Your father had to threaten him in order to get you to get with him. That's sad and pathetic, bitch. Okay? And you just don't see. You really think you got the one. My eyebrows look good. You really think you got the one up on somebody, girl? Nah, you ain't get the man. Because at the end of the day, I feel like before this season over, Phil gonna fuck around with Charity. Okay, it's gonna happen. And I'm gonna be a little bit here for it. I don't know. I just like the mess. I just like the mess of what's going on in this show. Okay? You know, Darius had called Faith, not Faith. Oh, Faith is past. Darius has called Grace, okay, and was telling her about trying to get into contact with some of the pastors that's working with H&H. But it was this one particular pastor that would not give him any leeway, would not talk to him or nothing, Cal. And we seen Cal last season or whatever when Bob was trying to get some of the H&H, get him to sell his, turn over his church to him or whatever, and convince Grace to do the same thing. So him and Grace became kind of cool. And so, Darius came down there to pick up Grace. And this is right after she came back from the hospital, whatever. And so they went down there to talk to Cal. And at first, wasn't nobody answering the door. But Cal answered the door and was like, listen, Bob already told me that that you was doing this story on him and told us not to say anything to the press. That's what it is. That's what it is. Please don't talk to me anymore, okay? Close the door. They trying to figure out what's going on. At the end of the episode, Cal called Grace and was like, listen, what was it? Edenville Linden. Look it up. That's all I'm going to say to you. She was like, oh, okay, cool. Mind you, with Darius, let me tell you something. Grace got 2 niggas for her right about that. I'm sorry. Okay. Because Grace had to go back to the hospital because Darius was like, you want to go get some lunch? And Grace was like, listen, I got to go back to the hospital. I got this meeting at the hospital to see if, meet up with AJ's father and see how AJ doing. And it was like, oh, so Noah back in town. So y'all two back doing what y'all, no, we not doing nothing. He was like, what his wife saying? Oh, his wife left him and all that stuff. And it was like, I said, Darius, you trying to feel the situation out? You trying to feel the situation out? You trying to get back in there? Okay. I said, put a pause on that. I said, Darius, you might have a chance. You just might have a chance to get that back together. Y'all cute together or whatever. I like to see it. You know what I'm saying? And then she goes to the hospital and Noah is there. And when she first come in, Noah sees her. Let me tell you something. Noah will forever be Guy off of Noah's Ark who was trying to take Alex's man. Okay? That's who he will forever be to me. But anyway, Noah sees her. And he hugging all up on her like he really truly missed her. Now, the last time they spoke, it was a lot of animosity and vitriol that was going on in the midst of that. It was angry, okay? And then even Grace was surprised, like, what the fuck? Okay, I'm sitting here like, what's happening? So, come to find out, AJ don't want to see Noah and AJ don't want to see Grace at all. And Grace is trying to understand what's going on, okay? And I said, she was like, you can't do this. Yeah, you can. He's an adult, okay? So if he don't want nobody to come see him, he don't want nobody to come see him. That's what they got to deal with. They outside talking and having a conversation, and Noah up here talking about he's staying at his mama's house. He want to stay down here because he want to get to know AJ. He want to get back. He want to be cool with Grace. In a way, he said it was like he want to get back in a relationship or something with Grace because he want there to be a family like they 2 years old, like the baby 2 years old. I said, sir, that ain't how it work. That is not how it work. He 20-something years old. That is a grown man. You can't make a family right there and now, okay? And I said, AJ, Noah, no, sweetie. She said, no, you think I can just pop up in somebody's life and do this and come back on the women, all this stuff? No, it don't work like that. He said, that's the shit that you do. She said, bitch, you better take that shit back. He was like, wait a minute, you got the nerves to be offended? I said, ooh, y'all starting off on the wrong foot already. I said, I said, Noah, You ain't think this through. A family? No, we ain't about to be family or whatever. I mean, technically we family because we share a child, but we ain't family. You know what I'm saying? We just share a child. And at this point, the child is a grown ass person. So really, it's his decision whether or not they want to be a family. You can't just come in and impose that. Boy, I say go sit down somewhere. Meanwhile, Lady Mae and Bishop went down to Mavis Club, and what they was gonna do with Mavis Club is try to make it into a church. I said that has got to be the most humbling experience ever. To go from building your brand up to coming from a storefront church to going and having your life worth be in this big old mega church, losing that to go right back to the way you started. Wow. That is humbling as all for who the fuck is this? That is humbling as all hell. Okay? That would take me out the pain, bitch. Swallow my pride, okay? Lady Mae couldn't swallow her. She was making up all excuses like, listen, we're going to tear this shit down because there's probably some bodies buried underneath here. Ain't no telling all the stuff that's been going on up in this cesspool, okay? All of that stuff. So they thinking about either tearing it down or just redecorating and all that stuff or whatever. Bishop tried to get in contact with Mavis. Mavis is overseas. She got a place overseas. I was like, he was on the website and it was in a different language. And I said, Now, was it in a different language because he couldn't figure out how to get it out of that language because it tied into something that was going to happen later on in the episode when, he came back to Lady Mae. Mind you, Lady Mae's finally eating some food. Okay? Lady Mae is finally eating some food. Marisol came over there and said, listen, that pasta 2 days old. That pasta is a week old. You want me to make you some fresh shit? Listen, no. You can go make some fresh food, but I'm going to eat this pasta right here. She was like, okay, go ahead. You know what I'm saying? And so she eating her little pasta. Bishop come back over there and asking her when we gonna get married or whatever. We got to set a date. And she was like, we already set the date. I said, oh my God. Because on the preview, they was like, you need to get yourself, for the season, it's like, you need to get yourself checked out. I said, he got Parkinson's or whatever already. And he on medication for that. He ain't got the shakes no more for the right now. He's stable. Okay. And now y'all finna throw one of the symptoms of it, Alzheimer's, which may lead to dementia. Girl, ain't nobody got time for this. No, not in the last season. Don't let nothing else happen to Bishop. The man almost died already, okay? Scared us, you know what I'm saying? No, we need him here, okay, to the very last ending, I said, oh, no, don't lose his mind. Don't do it, okay? And Lady Mae was a little bit concerned. Oop. Hold on. I almost wet my own computer up. Hold on, y'all. Okay, cool. Girl, the new one ain't on its way yet. Stop that shit. Okay, cool. It's fine. But anyway, girl, I almost got scared. But that wound up happening. Then Charity comes in there, and Lady Mae and Grace was having a conversation on the steps. Okay, and I'm just glad at the fact that Lady Mae and Charity, not Lady Mae and Charity, but Lady Mae and Grace have come to this loving point in their relationship because we saw how contentious and how unloving it was. Like Lady Mae could not show that she loved her. Like, they got their secrets out and everything. She just couldn't display that love to Grace. And I'm so glad that they at a point where they can do that now. And they're loving on each other. That's beautiful, okay? Grace just trying to get through what's going on and how she gonna survive and how she gonna get through this whole situation with AJ. And, Lady Mae just giving her all the advice that a mother could and just showing her love. That's what she need at that moment. Here come Charity to fuck up the groove, okay? She trying to talk to Lady Mae, and Grace get up and leave. Okay, she was like, "What do y'all want me to do? All right, what do y'all want me to do?" And she was like, "Girl, do you see all the shit that you done did? Okay, you done did a lot of stuff." And then she trying to throw up in there top of something. I gotta do this, I gotta do that. And then Marisol with Nathan and all that stuff. I said, Nathan, bitch, this is the first time we done heard you missing your son in a long time, okay? Because for once, we thought that Marisol was the mama. All right? And then, at this point, after Lady Mae done put her on blast and cussed her out for the second time in the episode, Charity goes up there to talk to Grace, okay? Gives her this poem that she wrote for her daughter. Remember that she was pregnant with twins. Are we going to bring Kevin back? I mean, we saw Aaron, but are we going to bring Kevin back? Bring him back for a little messy mess. Anyway, so she was pregnant with twins. For those that don't remember, she was pregnant with twins, and one of the twins passed away. It was the girl, and her name was Eden. She wrote a poem to her, and she gave the poem to Grace, just to make it seem like I understand where you're coming from. I also lost a child, so I get where you're coming from. And Grace was like, bitch, why are you giving me this? Because you would never understand where I'm coming from, okay? You don't get it. And I know it was Charity's way of trying to break through to Grace, but it was the wrong time, okay? And once again, she made it about herself. Okay, it was about her and not the situation. And I'm just like, girl, bitch, you just don't know how to read the fucking room, do you? So every time everybody start cussing Charity out or shading her or whatever, I don't feel bad for the bitch. Now, sometimes we be like, damn, how long y'all gonna do this shit? Girl, do it forever because it's what she deserved. She got them up in this mess, okay? She helped get them up into this mess. So, let her feel the fucking consequences as long as we need to. Moving on to the goddamn kids and Kerissa and Jacob. Jacob was up in that storage office and he found this little toolbox, like a little fishing box or whatever, fishing pail and fishing pole, after he looked and found some other stuff, okay? Whatever. So he leaves the storage. Mind you, he had to pay 2 years back rent on it, and then he paid for another 6 months so he can go through everything. And so he goes back to the house. You got Kerissa and Zora sitting over there talking about what's been going on. Kerissa saying to Zora, your cousin AJ just going through what he going through. You can talk to anybody that you need to. You can talk to me, okay? I'm sitting here like, no, she can't. You of our people, we don't need you talking chlamydia. Okay, no, chlamydia, we don't need that. I said, And then Jacob come in there and talk about something. We got this meeting or whatever. Let's go. Zora trying to be nosy. What meeting? Okay, y'all going to therapy. Y'all going to therapy. It's cool or whatever. No, they going to see the divorce lawyer. Okay. Now, with the divorce lawyer, mind you, they get into an argument afterwards. With the divorce lawyer, what wound up happening is chlamydia is literally holding Jacob by the balls with this goddamn wheel. Okay? And I am not liking it. That goes to show she never cared for this family. And she has always been out for herself. And that is the main reason why I will always side with Jacob. Jacob did some foul shit to chlamydia. He did some foul shit to her. Okay, cheated on her. We don't know how many times, but he cheated on her probably multiple times. Okay, and then 919 he produced a child that he didn't know about. Cause that girl Alexa, that's your baby. Okay, he is the daddy. I don't need more to say that. You know what I'm saying? But it's the way that she's going about it. Chlamydia has been so goddamn calculated since the beginning. Her whole thing since season 1 was trying to get that first lady seat. Okay, that's what she always wanted. She wanted the power. That's why she stuck in there and she kept up with the fact that the family really didn't like her. Jacob was cheating on her. She really didn't care. Okay, and now, she go off and do her own thing and she found this wheel or whatever. She's holding it over his head like a carrot, like, you gonna do what I say. Okay, and one of those things was she wanted primary custody of Winky. Okay, I said, ain't that some damn mess? He tried to get some joint custody, but he remembered that, she got the will or whatever. We don't know if the will is fake or not. And she, we see them come back. They get into it because Zora trying to figure out whether or not they get in a divorce and, if the daddy cheating again or whatever. And at this point, she was like, Jacob went to her and said, so you just gonna let her believe that it was all on me? You gonna let her put it all on me? And she was like, you damn right. You damn right. And if you tell her the goddamn truth about what's going on between us and what happened with me, bitch, I'm gonna take that will down there to the police and let them see if they can authenticate it and then put Bishop ass in jail for murder or some shit like that. At this point, Jacob like, you don't even know if the shit is real or whatever, so fuck you, do what you gotta do, bitch. Take your little slut pills, your slut bags. I said, no, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do slut shaming, because bitch, we can do it on you too, Jacob, okay? Because you's a hoe. You's a hoe. Okay, she fucked around with one person that we know of. Cannon and no, they was cheating on each other. If you go back a couple of seasons or whatever, there was an implication that Kerissa did something with somebody. I believe that happened. Am I thinking of something wrong? Correct me. Somebody put that in the comments. Girl, I could have sworn it was like implied that she did something wrong as well. Or almost cheated. Or had an emotional affair or something like that. Girl, a mess. A mess. Kerissa, first of all, you know what? Both Jacob and Chlamydia go to the same barber to get their hair cut. Okay, first of all. That's one. Two, I said, girl, you lost your damn mind. I said, they got to get Chlamydia out the paint. Okay, they really got to get Chlamydia out the paint. Meanwhile, Sofia and Zora. Sofia go over there trying to talk to Zora. Zora giving her all type of flack and shit. Okay, she just giving her all type of hell and stuff like that. Short answers, making her feel bad, and being rude to her. You over here still talking to Dante or whatever. You need to figure this stuff out, because I ain't tired of being middleman and all this stuff. I'm tired of this or whatever. You rusting up my groove and blue 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 blue. Sofia just want to get some music so she could send it to AJ. I said, is that really what your motive is? Because Sofia keep on calling Dante. Listen, Dante is back with Nikki, okay? Let it go. Let it go, Sofia. Quit being dumb. Quit being dumb, Sofia. I'm tired of it, okay? You were supposed to be the smart one. Zora was supposed to be the wild child. I don't know what you're doing. Get your faith back, because it's making you slow. It's making you a little not there today, okay? Knock, knock. Who's there? Not Sofia. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, girl, what is going on? And then she was like, oh my God, like, I just lost my virginity 3 days ago to this man, and now he's trying to figure out whether or not he's going to go back to his ex. That perked up Zora, like, wait a minute, let me stop being mean to you and get the tea. You should come and talk to me more often. You lost your virginity to him? You mean to tell me you ain't do it with Roberto? I said, oh, so that changed the tune. Okay, she was like, girl, the computer right over there. I said, Zora, you fake. You a fake ass bitch, but okay, do what you gotta do, get the tea, you know what I'm saying? Sofia, she did give the music to AJ, or she gave it to Grace to give to AJ, an iPad Nano. I said, damn bitch, I ain't seen one of them in years. Okay, that is fucking fossil at this point. But anyway, moving on from that. Jacob, the end of the episode. Sofia was in there on the computer doing whatever she was doing. I don't know. Zora came up in that room and said, cause Nikki, she kept on calling Dante. Nikki kept on answering. Nikki answered the phone at this one point, and she was like, "This ain't Dante. This is Nikki, bitch." And she had this little grin on her face, like, okay. And I said, at that point, Sofia, it's over. It's done with. She answering his phone. Let it the fuck go. That's all the confirmation that you truly need at this point, since you can't get it through your head. Girl, Zora came up in there and said, "Did you send Dante a titty pic?" And she was like, "What are you talking about? That's my business." She said, "No, bitch. It's everybody's business." I said, bitch, let me find out that Nikki then went through Dante's phone and posted her titty pics on the game. See, Sofia, you knew in the game. You knew in the game, baby. You don't give titty pics. You don't give nudies out when it's your first. No, you don't do that. You got to have a little bit more skin in the game. Girl, I got to teach you some stuff. I got to teach you some stuff. Okay, we don't do that shit. All right? You know what I'm saying? I don't do that shit either. Okay? No, I receive them, but I don't give them. Okay? Don't nobody want. Anyway, I gotta teach you some shit. Like, you young, okay? You need an older, experienced person around you to guide you, and Zora is not it, bitch. But Zora probably could have told you some shit too, okay? Cause Zora ain't out here making stupid decisions like this when it comes to titty pics, okay? She made stupid decisions when it came to men, but you is too. But then again, y'all need some adults in y'all lives that can guide y'all, okay? That's in the world. Not the Christians that y'all living with, okay? Stop. So at the end of the episode, we see Jacob going and having a fishing time or whatever with Lil Winky, his son. And he trying to explain to him, everything is okay. I know you probably heard me and your mom arguing or whatever, but everything is going to be okay. He opens up the fishing box, and it's this package up in there, and he opens it up, and it's a wheel of something from James, the guy that owned the place. Basie daddy or whatever that he claimed that Bishop had killed and all that stuff. So he takes that wheel, And he goes down to somebody's door. Knock, knock, knock. Stop knocking. I said, whose door is that at this little apartment? Bitch, Tasha T.I. Skank came to the door. I said, oh shit, she bad. She bad. What's going on, Jacob? I said, Jacob, fuck her. Fuck her, because chlamydia out here probably still fucking a white boy. Fuck her. Go ahead. You know, at this point, our best is off. You getting a divorce, you might as well go ahead and do it. And he's like, I need to talk to Skanks. He was like, girl, didn't you know? Basie dead. I said, wait a minute, what? What? Listen, y'all gotta stop ending these episodes like this. Another good episode, obviously, because look, I said these, well, we might as well just buckle the fuck in when it comes to Greenleaf. I mean, it's the last season, so the review's probably gonna be a little bit longer. Y'all don't give a care. But, yeah, y'all tell me how y'all felt about this episode, and I will see you guys later. Peace. If I missed anything, let's put it down in the comments and let's talk, okay? I'll see you guys later. Peace.